If you're in the beauty industry, you're going to want to keep listening. Welcome to Salon After Hours, where the tips are on trend, the gossip is hot, and the advice is cutting edge. Grab your tea because we are about to spill it.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Danielle and I'm the social media manager for 925 Salon.
My name is Michaela and I'm the content creator. And today we are here with some of the Pleasanton girls and we're going to be talking about some serious stuff.
Yes.
There's going to be laughs. There's going to be wholesome moments, but mainly a lot of laughs.
I agree.
Yeah.
So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and welcome to the pod.
So I am Stephanie and I am a hairstylist. Hair with Stephanie.
Yo, yo, yo. Oh my God. What's up, y'all? No, I'm also a Pleasanton hairstylist with 925, and my name is Jessica.
I'm Amanda. I work at Pleasanton, and I'm Amanda's hairstyle.
Let's
All right.
go.
Well, welcome to
Salon After Hours.
Okay, guys, so we have a really fun episode planned, like Michaela was saying. So if you didn't already know, and if you don't already follow us on Instagram at 925 Salon, we had a viral reel happen that's currently at 2.4 million views, over, 780 comments. I went through every single one of these comments.
Like
and
an absolute psychopath.
literally wrote and printed them out. Good ones and bad ones, and we're going to have you guys react to them today.
What kind of rubbish is this?
Yeah, let's see. We'll start off with some of the good ones because there was some good comments of people being supportive and saying that we need to invest in our tools and everything. So I'll start off with some of the good ones and, we can kind of just go from there and see what happens. Mm-hmm. So someone said, louder for the people in the back. Okay.
Yes.
People, clients truly don't know or realize how much we pay for our tools, our product, education, and all of that comes directly out of our pocket.
Absolutely.
I feel like so many people thought that we buy our shears from Sally Beauty Supply or something like
Walmart.
that.
Amazon.
I don't, yeah. Some of the comments were like $30. I was blown away at that.
Yeah.
I wish they were.
I
wish they were that inexpensive, but yeah, it's we're always investing in our career, and that's where we kind of put ourselves as more high-end stylists, which allows us to put the price point at where our haircuts are.
Totally.
Yeah.
Education.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, absolutely what they said. We have to invest because along with buying those shears, we have take education classes, and that's what makes us the price point that we're at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Another person commented, this is why I always tip at least 30%. Stylists are artists.
Aww.
That was a sweet one.
That was very sweet.
It was
Whoever
a sweet one.
whoever that client is, I want them. Yeah.
You heard
Yeah.
it here, guys. If that was you that commented, come to 925 Salon.
Yeah.
We want you.
Specifically, Jessica wants you.
I'll take them.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of different comments, some from other clients from other salons, some other stylists from other salons. So this was one of the stylists, I think. She said, when I was doing my client's hair, she used my shears to cut her fingernails. When I walked away to get her perm ready, I almost died when I seen her doing that. In her defense, she was an older lady, and I don't think she would have done it if she knew how expensive the shears were.
My heart literally breaks for her. Oh, are your fingernails?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's foul.
Okay, but even if you don't know how expensive they are, that's really gross. Why would you do that?
Right?
No,
so
no
shook.
offense, no offense.
No.
If that was you, I'm sorry.
No.
But
But
come on.
yeah, hygiene. Come on.
Is she getting the curvature shears, the ones that are like this?
Oh,
She's
yeah. She wanted that rounded tip for her nails.
But how about just don't touch anything?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know what to say.
Right? Right?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
You're speechless.
No, literally speechless. Another one kind of similar to that said, I had one of my kids' clients use my shears to cut his apple juice open. I wanted to cry.
Yeah, no.
I just think, people need what's on our stations, don't touch them.
Well, also, scissors are made to cut things,
Yeah.
and shears are made to cut hair.
Exactly.
There's a difference. There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
I would never even like cut a piece of paper with my scissors.
Like I don't even want to cut like extension string with
Not
them.
even
Yeah.
They
extension.
dole out so quickly
Absolutely.
Really? They dole out that fast?
for things that are not as
Like
Fine
hair is
hair.
a certain texture
Yeah.
to it, where thread with extensions, it's like
True.
it's rougher.
But
Yeah.
apple juice? Come on. First of all, the kid's not supposed to be there. First of all.
True. Someone said, yo, I got mad respect for these girls out here buying tools that are this expensive. It shows a level of dedication.
Yeah, we invest in ourselves and we invest in our clients.
That is awesome because it's a very high price point. And you guys, how many like shears do you guys have?
I have 4.
Yeah, that is
This
crazy.
one's got a whole case.
I think I have like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like a razor as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I have 4 expensive ones, like of the more of the expensive price point, and then I have 2 of like a lower ones that
Yeah.
I keep at home.
And they all
Those
have
are
their
for home haircuts.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You guys want home services? That's what you get.
Yeah, my beauty school shears that I have, those I keep back at home. And
Yeah.
anytime I'm home, I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
I actually use them to like cut out the extensions.
Okay.
Yeah,
idea.
like the thread.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, these ones are beauty school.
They're already
scissors.
done.
Yeah. They're done. They're like,
Yeah. They've seen
rough.
their days.
Another person said, which I can relate to because in a client, like I'm a client in a room full of stylists. I had no idea how much shears cost. Literally no idea until one of the classes. I think someone came in and was selling shears, and I think Michaela or Bree was telling me about the price, and I was like, "What? Are you serious?" But someone
Where?
said, "Thank you so much for making this video. I don't think clients or people in general understand how much our equipment costs." Which I can relate to. Like I said, I had no idea. And it might seem crazy for you guys because you're just like, yeah, this is second nature. Like, this is what I know. But before maybe you went into beauty school or before you were a stylist, like, it's just not common education, you know?
Right.
So,
I remember my first pair of shears right out of beauty school. They were $300, and I love those. But I thought that was expensive at that time. So my first like high education class, and I saw the higher end ones. I was like, oh, okay, alrighty, I'm purchasing these because there's night and day. So
Is it really like night and day?
it really, yeah, it is the way they slide and they glide, and yeah, I mean, you could still do the same things, It's just I feel like it's easier on our hands.
Yes.
That's a
Yeah.
huge thing that I noticed. So
someone else said, I had no clue. I better tip my hairdresser more. She needs it for her shears.
preach, yep.
Going into the shears fund.
Literally preach. She needs it for the shears, you guys. Tip your stylist more. This is your sign right now.
The next emoji is just going to be scissors.
But I also think that like with having expensive shears also comes with education, right? You could have like the best of the best, but you have to also learn how to use them properly. For example, there are like texturizers out there that like I had no idea what to do with them, and I just recently bought them for specific clientele. And I mean, like the first 5 years of my career, I wouldn't even pick those up. I would probably not even think of ever buying them.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like knowing what to do with certain things, then that's when you invest more and more into your scissors.
Totally.
So yeah, that's why I have so many.
That makes total sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every, shear has its different purpose, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Like even just your basic, which looks basic to, the blind eye, to us, I'm like, oh, I'm going to only use that on dry hair, or this is only on wet hair, and, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Even like the straight and curved, like they each have a
absolutely.
specific purpose, right?
Yeah.
And what about like for a razor? Like that's for like what?
I don't use razors.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I use like a nape blade. So I use it for like my men's cuts or like cleaning up their neckline, just if I'm doing like a graduated haircut, just to like clean it up their neck.
Yeah. But it could be used for like sliding, right? And like
Shag
like,
haircuts,
Yeah.
razors are big for those.
Yeah.
It just really depends on like the shape that you're trying to create.
Yeah, but that's all like being educated and
Yeah.
precision and learning what is each thing used for to create a certain outcome.
Exactly.
And not put a hole in someone's hair.
Yeah.
Because razors are scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cut. I cut like someone's ear before using a razor, and
Yeah.
Sorry.
You definitely got to figure out how to use them. You're good at that with the razor. You are.
For certain things.
I've
but-
seen you do it.
Okay, thanks.
You do that. Take
humble.
it, girl.
For the
Yeah.
record, we're actually, as cosmetologists, we are not licensed to use a straight blade. So it's literally like a straight blade with no cover on it. It's actually illegal for us to use behind the chair. So you actually have to have your barber's license in order to have that.
Oh, wow.
But the ones with like the teeth on it,
The ones with the teeth are
Yeah.
actually safe for us to use, which do quite the same job. But
Yeah.
yeah.
The more you know. The hair police are going to come for you if you're using your razor blade.
And they're kind of scary.
are.
They're scary.
yeah.
So as we're talking about that, I kind of want to answer some of the most asked questions too. A lot of the comments and just people watching it were clients, and they don't know anything about the different shears, what they're used for. So can we kind of talk about like the different brands of shears you have, the different styles, what they're used for? People were wondering if that includes the sharpening cost as well. So give us some insight.
So no, sharpening is not included for life. That is an additional cost. And some people sharpen them every couple of months. Some people do them once a year. It just depends on like how often you use them. But yeah.
And what
that
does that cost look like for sharpening? Does that
It's
range?
like about $50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And you don't have your shears for a week.
Oh,
But well, it depends on who you're using, but they're usually they take them away for a week. So
but do they replace them, right?
yeah.
Okay,
you get
good.
a loaner set, but then you're also like using different shears. Like I have a double swivel where I can move both my fingers so I
Yeah.
can go down and up, and that's not usually on a loaner set. So I have to retrain my brain on how to use it without my double swivel.
Yeah.
And that's how they get you too. They're like, "Oh, you don't have this scissor? Oh, you should try it while you get your scissors sharpened." So that's like
Yeah.
their selling
Jess is
point
a victim.
too.
You got seven shears over here.
Oh my
Easily
god!
influenced.
I'm like,
That's
okay,
actually
fine.
kind
I
of
do need
smart.
I know.
Like from the marketing side,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
thinking
like-
like, oh, okay, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, like test driving a car. You're like, well, I
Yeah.
kind of like it.
That's true. That's true. Like I kind of need it now.
They know they know like the certain words to say to you, and you're like, oh, well, I do need that, or I could
Yeah.
use that, and
Yeah.
they just push and push and push until you finally buy it.
I
You're like,
literally
I'll-
tell
I'm
them,
sold.
please don't come back.
Yeah,
Don't
And they are
come
in
back.
all
No
the time asking
soliciting.
for you specifically. They're like, is
Jessica
Jess
told
in?
me to not come back, so here I am just for her.
Yeah, they do.
there was one shear rep, and he came into the salon every single day. Where's Jess? Is Jess here? And Jess
my
was like happened to
gosh.
not be
She's
there
a
for
hot
like.
commodity.
my
Okay,
God.
listen.
I'm dead.
I thought that was going somewhere else because I forget who posted it, but someone posted
No, the guy.
the guy
Yeah.
like that the guy was like good looking or something. Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
she just posted a video of him like zooming in.
Yes, that's what I thought that was going
Yes,
to.
he is very good looking. But yes, he was wanting to talk to Jess every single day to, to sell her
Talk
shears.
to Jess about shears or like talk to Jess.
Married woman.
It's Pat here. What the hell?
Who? No, he just knew she was looking to get more,
Okay.
and he was very
a shark.
persistent
He was
on
persistent.
it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
She was vulnerable in the shears category.
Well, I like always like kind of like entertain it though too. I'm like, so what does this do? Can I borrow them? Oh yeah, you could borrow for however long you
Yeah.
want. And then
Borrow
I'm like,
three. Like he'll literally give you as
love
much
that.
as you want.
Yeah.
I think that was also why he was coming back. He wanted his shears back.
Yeah, he did want his shears back.
Now that we've learned a little bit about the shears, we're going to go into some of these very interesting comments. And the first one that I'm reading right here, it says, poor things drank the Kool-Aid. If you're good at cutting hair, you can use any good quality sharp shear. The scissor doesn't make you good. How does that make you guys feel? That you drank the Kool-Aid?
Okay, so a lot of the stylists at the salon have Hanzo scissors. Or shears.
Yeah, but get that right. Be careful. They'll come for your throat if you.
Come for me. I got the answers, baby.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I will say that a lot of the stylists at our salon have Hanzos. There are other price points with other companies that are just as good. But I will say there's a reputation that Hanzo has. They also give us education.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, you're not just paying for the scissors itself. It's what comes with it too.
Yeah.
And like to their point, like you don't have to buy a $3,000 pair of scissors to do a good job. Like there's other price points. It's how you use them too, but it's the education that comes with it that teaches you how to use it. So
Absolutely. The girl that works next to me doesn't have. She has Sam Villa shears and she rocks great haircuts. So, it just depends on, what you feel comfortable with. So,
For those who don't know, is that brand like a cheaper brand?
It's more of a cheaper brand. I don't know the exact price
budget friendly?
point. Yeah, budget friendly. Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Nice.
Nice.
This one said, because women will pay anything to have the best.
Absolutely, we will. What?
where's the line?
Of course.
Guys and their cars, like, come on.
I'm like,
Yeah.
They really thought they did it with that comment.
Yeah,
Well,
they did
also,
not.
like, people will take you a little serious, too. Like, they won't know, but, like, if you tell them, like, oh, I have a pair of Japanese shears, they're like, tell me more.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you want to know?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, this next one is actually talking about that too, kind of. This comment was from a stylist. She said, I've been a licensed stylist for 13 years and I cut hair with $60 Japanese steel shears from Amazon. And I'm in Los Angeles. I charge haircut prices between $70 to $150. It's not about the tools, it's about the skill and technique.
You know what? Good for her.
yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't want to be in her chair though.
How often does she sharpen her
That was
shears,
my-
though? Right? It's like...
But on a $60 pair of shears, you can only sharpen them X amount of times before there's no more
they're
metal
gone.
there. to
Exactly. And she's going to have to
sharpen. They're
replace
just
them.
like paper
So,
thin.
yeah.
They're like chopsticks at the end.
Literally.
They're like
They're like,
folding
ma'am, I think it's time for new ones.
Wait, question though. I actually don't know this. Can any shear be sharpened by like the guy who comes in? Can he sharpen any shears, or is that just Hanzo?
No, it doesn't have to be just Hanzo, but they have to be able to be removable and stuff. I think. I don't know.
Okay,
Actually, I don't know. How
I was
that
curious.
Yeah, there are different shear sharpeners that come into our salon, and I know we like a certain two of them. Yeah, there's three. Third guy's not my favorite, but whatever. I didn't like how he sharpened them, and because you can feel the difference. You can absolutely feel the difference. And I still see him, and I'm like, hey, but don't take my shears.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like she's just gonna have to sharpen her shears more, and she's probably gonna have to buy them more frequently.
Which is going to add up anyway.
Exactly. I couldn't tell you the last time I actually bought a new pair of shear. Well, I can, a year and a half ago. But I bought a whole bunch, and they have lasted me. So
Yeah.
Or she'll just have to cut a lot more. It just takes a little bit longer to get the haircut that is wanted, right?
And I bet sorry, go ahead.
How long is her haircut taking,
Yeah.
How quick is it going to be?
Yeah. And I bet you if she was handed a pair of really high quality ones and cut, she would absolutely feel the difference and realize why there are different price points.
100%.
She's like, ain't no roaches or nothing.
Oh my God.
It actually
These are nice.
closes all the way. The hair doesn't bend. What?
These are nice.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
This is nice.
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
Okay, someone said, their words, not mine. Y'all are dumb. I can cut my own hair with my husband's $24 Conair scissors.
Go for it.
more power to you, girl.
You knew you, boo.
You heard it here. Just go for it.
Yep.
But I am
And
concerned.
then call me to fix it, because
She probably does the thing where she goes upside down and just puts a little hair tie and goes,
Yeah.
God, cringe.
TikTok. Oh my God. Or just
Yeah.
the reels that you see.
with the ponytails
It's rough.
or the bangs.
The bangs.
When it's ping.
I can't even cut my own bangs, okay? And I'm a hairdresser.
I tried in 6th grade
Yeah.
and it was rough.
Yeah, no.
I used to do that all the time to my cousin.
I would
your
just go
bangs.
straight across. I'm like, I look pretty.
I look pretty.
These are fine.
Yeah.
This will work.
Okay, someone said this, and I honestly have no idea what they're trying to say. I will cut my own hair with a spoon Before I would pay $4,000 for scissors. That's ridiculous. I can see 200 to 500, but that is absurd in all honesty. They better cut my hair for me while I sleep. They cost that much because people pay that much. Boycott them for a year and watch the same product drop in price.
No, that
The
literally
spoon.
doesn't make any sense.
Literally
Like,
negative
we're
Nancy
buying
over
these
there.
for the clients so we
Yeah.
could do a better job on the clients. That doesn't make any sense.
No comment on that one.
The spoon really
The
got me.
spoon, I'm like, not even like a fork or a knife. Like,
Yeah, a knife,
Yeah.
a butter knife,
They're
okay.
just spooning their hair around. Like, I'm not sure.
okay,
what
Little
that's
Mermaid, calm down.
yeah. A thingamajig.
Are these people trying to hurt our feelings? Because it doesn't hurt my
I
feelings.
have no idea.
They
what
don't know
these
who you
people
are,
trying to
Jess.
do.
They don't know who you are, Jess.
Nothing can hurt your feelings.
Someone said $15 on Temu, just saying.
Ew. That's like,
I don't.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know they
No
sold
comment.
those on those. On that.
sell
but I mean,
everything.
everything, yeah. Just like Amazon, you can get it anywhere. You can get it
Yeah.
at your CVS, but
Yeah.
it's just the quality.
yeah, exactly.
This one was kind of funny. Not really hating, but it was just funny. But they said, thank you, social media. Now everyone's going to break into hair salons because they know how much the shears cost.
No,
Honestly.
okay, so during the pandemic, the salon that I worked at up in Portland, all of the businesses surrounding us, like restaurants and bars, they all got broken into and people were stealing like booze and iPads and they did not realize like what was actually behind these doors. Like the shears, the blow dryers, the shampoo, like all of this stuff is so
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
People just don't realize.
Yeah.
We're really laying out a game plan for them right now.
Yeah.
I know. Thank God it didn't get broken into.
They didn't realize that it was a pot of gold for
Yeah.
them. And
Thank
I mean,
God.
yeah,
But also,
thank
I
you.
mean, what are they gonna? They're not gonna know how to use it. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you could like
Sell
resell
them.
it or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
for
Maybe
sure.
there's like a black market for
maybe,
shears.
yeah.
How do you get on the black market?
Sell it
Maybe
on Facebook
Sell-
Marketplace.
sell
or
it
This would be my
something.
side job.
Michaela would sell it on Facebook Marketplace for
Yeah,
sure.
I know, for
Marketplace is my
sure.
shit.
I do too. Me too. I love Facebook.
That's a good place to look.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
One of my clients actually scolds me all the time. He comes in every 2 weeks. He's like, "Do you bring your scissors at home with you?" I'm like,
Don't tell them, Jessica. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Yes, you do.
yes, I do." But like, he after like talking, he knows. He's like, "You need to take those with you." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah.
He's telling you.
Yeah.
yeah."
Maybe he's scheming. Maybe he's gonna try and like break into the salon and be like, Jessica,
Does
you
he know
didn't
where you
take your shears home.
At the very last station at the end. She's
Yeah,
like,
like that's the
He
last one.
like
People are
leaves
like,
a little note in your drawer or something. This is why.
yeah, right. Everyone else is fine, and yours is all gone.
Yeah.
I told you.
Let's see what else is on here.
What about the guy that said, this is why women don't control finances?
Oh God.
that was one of the comments.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
that's the
was
one I
one of
got
the
so
comments.
spicy about. I was like, whoa, dude.
What does that
Yeah,
have to, like,
this
what
is
does
why
gender have to
women-
do with anything?
Yeah, exactly.
It was very aggressive. Very aggressive.
It was. Someone said, I want to see how much male barbers spend on shears. Highly doubt it's that much.
I don't think so.
It's the
I
same,
was gonna
right?
say, I think they, yeah.
It's the same.
Well, they're constantly changing out their clippers and things like that. And I've also worked really closely with barbers too in the past. Some of them have more expensive shears, but others don't. Some don't. But I think they also need a little bit more training on cutting the top too, because like you could have a conversation with barbers and they'll be like, "Can you teach me how to like cut the top or like blend it? How do you blend the side?" Especially when like what are they called? The comb overs were super popular. Everyone was like, "How do you do this the blend to the side?" I'm like, "Well, you're really good at clippers, huh?"
Yeah.
Like, what about the scissors?
But like
They're
their main
"That's
tool is
where-"
the clippers, so
Yeah,
like they only need maybe
exactly.
like one good pair of
Exactly,
shears or
yeah.
two, like a texturizer or something.
I wonder how much clippers are, though.
They're pretty.
They're pretty pricey.
I don't
And you have to continue purchasing them and changing them
Mhm.
out and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't bought clippers. I think they're like 3 something.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't do that.
I do, but I don't remember how much I bought my clippers for, to be honest with you.
Aren't you the barber, Jessica? Didn't you say you do men's cuts?
I do men's cuts.
But you do scissor cuts.
I
Like,
do
you don't do
more
a
like
lot of
scissor
like
over comb.
super-
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
big difference.
As a hairstylist of 27 years, there's a big difference between a $40 pair of scissors and a $200 pair, but I've seen how, or she said, I have yet to see how a $3,000 pair outperforms cutting a $200 pair. So what do we
Again,
feel
I
about
don't think it's about performance. I think it's about how you use it. And yeah.
I don't know. I'm still back to my biggest thing is the way it feels. Like my $300 pair of shears that I thought was so expensive at that time, which still is, like the way it slides down the hair. It's just, it feels like butter with the more expensive ones. Like,
So would you guys say that you're spending this much not only for, you know, your client to have a good haircut, but also for yourself? Like you're using your shears all day long. Like, is it more for yourself than it is your client, you think? Or
not necessarily more of myself, but I feel like, yeah, carpal tunnel is so common in our industry. And if I can like have a tool that helps me prevent that, then I'm going to. If I can just slide it down and like not have to continuously like hit it or like
Move
whatever it's called, I'm gonna get that, because the more repetition of your thumbs, you're gonna get carpal tunnel. So
Yeah.
and that's huge and that can take you out. So
It
And
really
quality
can.
is important. It's like buying a Dyson versus buying a Revlon blow dryer. Like they both dry the hair, but you know, one gives you one and one gives you another.
And like lighter, ergonomical. Like there's so many little details that go into it, right? Like even the swivel thumb, I think, is also huge, and it's probably an up in the price point too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it actually cuts down a lot of time though too with the price that you pay. So I mean, I bought my shears. I keep on doing that. I bought my shears 3 weeks ago, and I've noticed a huge difference because I've been doing a lot of bobs, and it cuts through the hair. Like you could drop down all the hair and cut it just across and just like be done with just the perimeter.
Yeah.
That's what I really, really like about them. And so, yeah, it helps you ergonomically, but it also cuts down a lot of time. Instead of like bringing down, like Sassoon teaches you, bringing down each section
by section.
Instead of doing that, like you could literally cut across and just be done.
Because how sharp.
It's crazy. And like within the last 3 weeks, I think like 4 of our girls cut their fingers in like like one day. In one day, the girls, like there were 3 girls who cut their fingers like really bad. They were like gushing blood. Yeah, we had that first aid kit on like in the back, ready to go. Like
Just keep the first aid kit out.
It was a rough week.
I don't know, like the Metro. What is it called? The retrograde. Whatever.
The eclipse.
The moon was in Gatorade. Okay, listen.
oh my god, how often does that happen where you guys like cut your finger?
Oh god,
I've cut myself a lot.
Let's see.
I got little bumps
Show me
all
these
over my
tips,
hair.
girls.
like knock on wood.
Never like horribly bad, but like you just like nick it a little bit.
Do you think anyone has ever like cut off like a piece of their
absolutely.
finger?
Oh yeah.
100%.
That's scary.
I had one girl I worked with. She had to get stitches because she just took it out. Yep.
Everybody's
Oh
checking
my
their
gosh.
fingers.
That is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah, like what was
I
that?
had
Like
to
2
wrap
weeks
it up.
ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
it was 2 weeks ago.
It was like everyone was running to the back just I'm like, I don't know what to do.
You're the one with kids, so you're used to seeing
literally.
blood.
I'm
I know,
out.
but
I'm out.
still, like you're a grown ass woman. Like, what you mean you need help?
She's like, please, I can't look at it.
You know what I said? I was
my
like,
gosh.
listen, my mom's a wound nurse. I can help you. Anyways,
That is hilarious.
Okay. So to kind of sum up things, so people that are watching, people that saw the video, people that commented know why you guys spend this much. 1, obviously the quality of them. 2, prevent carpal tunnel and other, you know, things that come along with that. Education, right? Some of the education that it gives and provides for you. Time, quick, fast, easy. What were some of the other things? That was like the main
Sharp, like super sharp, just quality.
quality. Yeah.
And just to look
Overall quality.
professional, essentially. Like, you know, you're coming in to get an expensive service. You know, I'm going to be professional. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope walking into like a luxury salon that the stylist is using top of the line products, tools, everything, you know? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like creates trust with the client. You're like, hey, I'm investing in you. and you're investing in me. It's like an exchange.
Absolutely.
It's a light flex too. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course it is for you, Jess.
It's a light flex. No, actually, when I went to Academy in San Francisco 6 years ago, I was hella pregnant, going up in the hills of San Francisco. My instructor was like, what kind of shears do you have? And she looked, she's like, oh wow, mine were better. Like she was like, you have better shears than I do. I was like, well, I'm gonna learn how to use them now. Finally, you know.
So she took you serious.
So yeah, I mean, I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
And those shears will last you your whole
It
career.
really does.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
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 So that was some of the, comments, good and bad. For those who commented hate, we don't care. It didn't bother us. For those who commented good things, thank you for supporting. And we're going to continue to educate and entertain through all the content we have. So thank you guys for being on the episode today.
Thank you. Yes, so fun.
And thank you guys for tuning into
Salon After Hours.